People usually imagine cities and towns as comfortable places with normal surroundings. But around the world, some communities live in locations that seem almost impossible to call home. From villages built on cliffs to towns buried underground and settlements in extreme climates, these places show just how adaptable humans can be. In this video, we're exploring the strangest places people actually live. Incredible locations that prove people can make a home almost anywhere on Earth. Today, we will talk about strangest places people actually live. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. These unique homes and communities reveal not only human resilience, but also how people creatively use nature to survive. In this video, we'll explore 10 of the strangest places where people actually live. Each one tells a story of adaptation, culture, and survival. Stay with us until the end, because the number one place on this list is so extraordinary that most people would never believe anyone could live there. 10. Coober Pedy. At number 10 is Coober Pedy in the Australian outback. This town is famous for its underground homes called dugouts. Temperatures in the desert can soar above 40 degrees Celsius, making it nearly impossible to live above ground comfortably. Residents solved this problem by digging homes into the soft rock, creating cool, comfortable spaces underground. These homes include bedrooms, kitchens, and even churches. The town is also the world's largest producer of opals, and many miners live in dugouts near their work. Walking through Coober Pedy feels surreal. Above ground, the landscape is dry and harsh, but beneath it lies an entire community that has learned to thrive in one of the hottest places on Earth. 9. Longyearbyen. At number 9 is Longyearbyen, one of the northernmost towns on the planet. Located in the Arctic Circle, this settlement experiences extreme conditions. During winter, the sun does not rise for months, while in summer, it never sets. Residents live in brightly colored buildings to stand out in the endless snow and ice. Because the ground is permanently frozen, burial is prohibited, and anyone who dies is flown to the mainland. Despite these harsh conditions, Longyearbyen is home to around 2,000 people who rely on mining, research, and tourism to survive. Life here requires preparation, courage, and adaptation to a world of extreme cold and darkness. 8. Setonil de las Bodegas. At number 8 is Setonil de las Bodegas, a small town in southern Spain built into the walls of a canyon. Instead of constructing homes above the rock, the residents carved their houses under massive overhanging cliffs. The rock provides natural shade and protection from the weather, keeping homes cool in the summer and warm in winter. Streets run beneath the rock formations, giving the town a unique and surreal appearance. Setonil de las Bodegas is both practical and stunning, blending natural geology with human architecture in a way that feels almost unreal. 7. Shimokitazawa Hills. At number 7 is a small cluster of mountain villages in Japan, where residents live on steep hillsides that seem impossible to inhabit. Houses are built with precise engineering to prevent landslides and to withstand earthquakes. Stairs and narrow pathways wind between homes, and gardens are terraced along the slopes. Life requires patience and careful planning, but the villages remain vibrant and full of life despite their precarious locations. These settlements show how humans can adapt to extreme landscapes without sacrificing comfort or community. 6. Huacachina. At number 6 is Huacachina, a tiny oasis in the middle of the Peruvian desert. Palm trees surround a small lagoon where people live and work in a seemingly impossible desert environment. The town relies on tourism and agriculture supported by the oasis water. Locals have adapted to the intense heat and shifting sands, creating a unique way of life in a barren landscape. Huacachina shows how even the harshest deserts can become habitable with creativity and resourcefulness. 5. Mokra Gora. At number 5 is Mokra Gora, a mountain village in Serbia built on steep slopes. Houses are connected by narrow paths, and residents often need to climb steps or hills to reach their homes. The village is isolated, surrounded by forests and mountains, which limits access to modern conveniences. Despite the challenges, residents maintain farming traditions, raise animals, and live closely with nature. The isolation and beauty of Mokragora make it a rare example of mountain life that continues unchanged for generations. 4. Ait Benhedou. At number 4 is Ait Benhedou, an ancient city in Morocco built with mud bricks along a desert trade route. Its tall walls and narrow alleys provide natural insulation from the desert heat. While some residents have moved to modern buildings nearby, a small population continues to live in the ancient Ksar. Life here involves maintaining centuries-old structures while living in close connection with a harsh desert environment. Ait Benhedou is a living example of how humans can endure extreme conditions while preserving history. 3. La Rinconada. At number 3 is La Rinconada, the highest permanent settlement in the world, located in the Peruvian Andes. At over 5,000 meters above sea level, the air is extremely thin, and temperatures drop well below freezing at night. Residents work in nearby gold mines under harsh conditions, with limited access to modern infrastructure. Despite the extreme altitude and challenges of daily life, thousands of people live here year-round, demonstrating remarkable endurance. La Rinconada is a striking example of human adaptation in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. 2. Moscow Metro Underground Apartments. At number 2 are the hidden subterranean apartments near the Moscow Metro in Russia. Some tunnels and abandoned stations have been repurposed into living spaces. These underground homes provide shelter and security in a city that experiences harsh winters. People decorate and adapt the space to be functional, sometimes creating makeshift kitchens, bedrooms, and social areas. While not officially recognized, these hidden communities are a testament to human ingenuity in using unconventional spaces to survive. 1. Tristan da Cunha. At number 1 is Tristan da Cunha, the most remote inhabited island on Earth, located in the South Atlantic Ocean. The island is over 2,000 kilometers from the nearest major landmass. Residents live in a small village and rely on fishing, farming, and limited supply shipments from abroad. Travel to and from the island is extremely rare, and life here is completely isolated from the modern world. The people of Tristan da Cunha have built a close-knit community that thrives in extreme isolation, demonstrating one of the most extraordinary examples of human survival anywhere on Earth. These strange places show the incredible ways humans adapt to the environment. From deserts and mountains to underground homes and remote islands, people continue to live in places that most of us could hardly imagine. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.